But a round of applause for Marcus and Milchap for co-sponsoring our meeting here tonight. We have a real treat for you tonight as far as the legal forum goes. We have Anthony Renone, who is a partner in the Employment Law Department of Brach Eichler. Anthony counsels clients in all aspects of employment law, including employee planning and litigation. He's here to give a wonderful presentation here tonight in the area of employment law, so get out your pads, get out your pens, and take some notes. Thanks.
Hi, everybody. Oh, come on. You can do better than that. Hi, everybody. Come on. I came from an 8-hour meeting today, and it was 8 hours of time and attention. I need a little more energy out of this room. Don't worry, I'm not going to bore you tonight with a lot of stuff that's in these slides. By show of hands, how many of you in here have employees? How many of you have employees working for you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, about a dozen. How many of you plan on having employees work for you? How about this one? How many of you have any independent contractors working for you? Ah, the hands all flew up. I need a victim. Oh, most important slide tonight. This is all informational only, and it's not legal advice intended for any specific matter. That being said, you have a lawyer in the front of the room, so feel free to fire out questions tonight. But I need a victim here, so Kathy. Okay. You said you have independent contractors working for you. Would you mind sharing with me, not the name or anything, but what does one of these independent contractors do for you? Okay. And what about, anybody have a building superintendent? Anybody? Are they an employee or an independent contractor? Employee. All right, you guys are good. You guys are, most property owners I know, first thing they ask me is, Anthony, can I make it like 1099? And my answer to them is always, you can do whatever you want. You could beat your employees, you could fire your employees. The question is, what are the consequences? And a lot of people these days love to use independent contractors, not realizing that it's an area that is on the government's radar. It's an area that, more importantly, is on the federal and state Department of Labor's radar. For the people that do have employees in the room, I need another victim. Somebody raise their hand and have the employees. You, sir. Are your employees paid a salary or on an hourly basis? Okay.
Actually, no, he is hourly.
He's hourly. Does anybody in here have any salaried employees? You, sir, in the Scarlet Red Rutgers shirt. How did you decide to pay this employee a salary? I mean, did you just say one day, we're going to pay you a salary? Or was there a discussion about it?
I took over the management 3 years ago, but it's been this way forever and ever. So I personally
Okay. So some of you may have heard about some changes coming effective December 1st of this year. You've probably read a lot of propaganda on both sides of the aisle about these overtime law changes are good, they're bad, et cetera, et cetera. They all center around this concept of a salaried employee. And since I think 2003, the threshold to have a salaried employee is about $23,000 a year in salary. And for that $23,000+ a year, subject to another test, you could make that employee work as many hours a week as you wanted. What they're changing, effective December 1, for salaried employees in the United States, this is in every state, in every town, in every city, you will have to raise their salary to close to $48,000 a year, assuming they're even eligible to keep being paid a salary. This is the big change. Now, it was partly what I was asked to come talk about tonight, but I don't want to bore everybody with a topic that isn't relevant to them. So what I really would like to know is, for those that have employees in the room, do you have an employee handbook? None. Wow. Okay.
Where do you get it?
What's that?
Where do you get it?
Where do you get it? I'd say call your lawyer, but there's plenty of payroll companies that provide them. To have employees in this day and age and not have an employee handbook, I don't want to say it's employer suicide, because that's strong, but it's pretty darn close. How many of you who have employees have had the immense joy of getting an investigation letter from the New Jersey or Federal Department of Labor? Let me tell you how this happens. You fire an employee, or that employee quits, and they may even write you a letter saying, hey, it's been fun, I'm moving on. And then they file for unemployment. And maybe you didn't report their wages accurately, or maybe you had it classified as an independent contractor. And now the New Jersey Department of Labor looks for this employee in your system that should have been linked to your employer account number, and they're not there. Now you get a letter from the New Jersey Department of Labor saying, please show us a laundry list of about 12 sets of records for the past 3 years. And the first call I get from the client is, this is ridiculous. They can't make me produce all these records. Come on, Anthony, tell them to go screw themselves.